BadJelly the Witch by Spike Milligan.
Hello. My name is Spike Milligan. What's yours? Once upon a time, a long time ago, there was a little boy and girl. Their names were Rose and Tim.
Tim was 6 years old and Rose was 5. Hello, Tim. Hello, Rose.
Hello, Spike. Spike, you've drawn my leg too long.
Oh, sorry, Tim. There you go.
Thanks, Spike. That's better.
They lived with their mummy and daddy in a big log cabin. Every morning, Tim and Rose used to go to Lucy, their cow, to get some milk for their breakfast.
I love a nice glass of milk with my breakfast, don't you, Spike? I like the cream on top. How do you like your milk in the morning, Spike?
I like it poured all over my breakfast. Sausages, bacon, eggs and beans.
Spike!
I was only joking. I don't like beans.
Spike!
But one day, when they got to the shed where Lucy lived, the door was open and Lucy was gone. Oh!
Spike, Lucy's gone. She's missing.
Oh, is she in the field? So the children ran to the field where Lucy used to eat the grass and shouted,
Lucy, where are you?
but there was no sound of Lucy anywhere.
Look, Rose, I can see Lucy's hoof marks in the mud. Let's follow them and see where she's gone.
They started to walk and follow the hoof marks. They walked and walked and walked. After a long while, the children came to a big forest with big, big trees. There was no sign of Lucy, their cow.
It's getting very dark and night time. We better go home or Mummy and Daddy will be worried about us. No, never. We must find Lucy first or she might get lost forever. We'll never have milk on our porridge again. You're so right.
So on they went into the great black forest. But it got so dark, they couldn't see where to go.
Are you frightened? Only a little bit round the left knee. Spike, it's getting awfully dark. Where are we going to sleep? Yes, Spike. What are we going to do?
Let me see. I've got it.
Yippee! What is it?
Have you got your beds in your pockets?
Our beds? Don't be silly, Spike. How is Rose going to carry her bed? She doesn't have any pockets.
Oh dear, I don't know. Then a little voice said, "You can come and sleep in my tree." The children looked round, but they couldn't see anyone.
Who said that?
"I did," said the little voice. The children looked down, and there, standing in a little door at the bottom of a tree, was a teeny weeny man, as tiny as a matchstick.
We're too big to get in that tiny door.
"Don't worry about that. I'll make the tree bigger."
You can't.
"Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, yes, I can. Watch me." He took his finger and he pressed a button on his suit and sang this song. "Three, three, 1, 2, 3. Please grow very big for me." And like magic, the tree got bigger, bigger, and bigger,
Hey!
until the door was big enough to go in. "Follow me," said Binklebonk, and they all ran inside and locked the door. They followed Binklebonk up and round and round and round and round a staircase. All the way there were fireflies and glowworms to light the darkness.
Lots of steps here.
When they got to the top, there were 2 lovely little children's bedrooms. A white one with red roses for Rose, and a lemon one with brown teddy bears for Tim.
"Keep your windows shut tonight," said Binklebonk, "because there are some trouser robbers in the woods, and they might rob Tim's trousers, and in the morning poor Tim would have to go without his trousers and just his bare bottom. And if he wasn't careful, a woodpecker might peck at it and make him jump up in the air. Wow!" Before they went to sleep, the children asked Binklebonk, had he seen Lucy the cow go by his tree? "Well, I saw a black and white cow go by here this morning."
Did she have anything on her head?
Yes, she was wearing a straw hat.
Hooray! That That's our Lucy and our hat.
So the children went to sleep very happy because they knew their cow was still alive and so was her hat. During the night, there was a terrible thunderstorm with fork lightning, knife lightning, spoon lightning.
What a funny storm. Look, Spike, it's the silliest storm I've ever seen.
Ooh, it's really quite peculiar. Next morning, the rain stopped. The sun came up and said,
Come on, time to get up, everybody. I'm going to be very good today. I promise I shall shine all day, and I won't hide behind any clouds. When they were dressed, the children said goodbye to Binklebonk and went off to find Lucy the cow and her hat.
Bye-bye, Binglebonk.
Be very careful in the forest. There is a wicked witch in there. Her name is BadJelly. She catches little children, turns them into sausages, and eats them with chips. Sometimes she chops children up and makes boy-girl soup.
Yikes, Spike. That witch sounds a bit scary. Oh, yes, she sounds very scary, doesn't she, Spike?
Yes, so you'd better be extra careful.
Oh, you gave me a fright, little mouse. What's your name?
My name is Dingle Mouse. Dingle, dingle, dingle mouse. And I'm not really a mouse. I've been turned into one by BadJelly the Witch.
What were you before the witch turned you into a mouse?
I was a banana. So be careful if you see her. Run away.
Spike, this bad jelly really does sound scary. I hope she doesn't turn us into anything. Hope she doesn't eat us. What do we do, Spike?
Be careful. Very careful.
Ah, yes, careful. We'll hide if we see her, Rose, won't we? Yes, we'll hide. But now we must go and look for Lucy the cow.
Can I come with you and be your friend? I have a good singing voice. Listen. Fiddle-dee-dee, I'm a little flea. I ran up Daddy's trousers and bit him on the knee. The children liked his singing and said,
All right, you can come with us. Yes, and help us look for Lucy.
Tim picked up Dingle Mouse and put him in his trouser pocket. It's very dark in here. Where's the light switch?
Silly mouse. You don't have a light in little boy's trouser pockets.
So now they all set off to find Lucy and her hat. They were climbing up and up a big mountain, and it was getting very, very cold, and it started to snow. Oh!
I'm freezing cold. I'm shivering too.
I'm nice and warm in your trouser pocket. Hello, children. Can I help you? Don't be frightened. I can make you nice and warm in a few seconds. Just get inside this nice sack and you'll be nice and warm.
Oh, thanks, old woman. It's so cold. I'm nearly freezing to death.
Got you. I'm going to eat you all up because I'm BadJelly, the baddest witch in the world. The witch took the children to her castle on top of a mountain. It was made of iron, and only the witch had the key to get in. Inside was her servant, a giant called Dulboot. He was as big as a house. He had purple hair and 10 eyes all around his head, so he could look behind him without turning round. BadJelly told the giant to take the sack with the children in. Put them in a dark room at the top of the prison tower and don't let them out of the sack.
Oh, all right, witchy.
He opened the door and threw the sack with the children in onto a cold stone floor and locked the door. Poor Rose and Tim were crying.
Spike, we're trapped. How are we going to get out? Spike!
Dinglemouse is in your pocket. Can he help? Then out of Tim's pocket popped Dinglemouse. Don't cry. I've got sharp teeth. And he started to nibble and nibble. Poor Rose was crying.
We'll never see our mummy or daddy again. Tomorrow the witch will eat us all up with peanut butter.
The sun was going down, down, and the room was getting very dark. Oh! Oh!
How are we going to get out?
I've got an idea. I know a big, strong eagle called Jim. He's my friend. I'll go and try and get him. Dinglemouse jumped on the window ledge and climbed the ivy on the outside of the tower and then down to the ground.
Quickly, Dingle Mouse, the witch is going to kill us in the morning. Hurry, Dingle Mouse, hurry!
So Dinglemouse ran as fast as he could. He ran so fast, his tail caught fire, and he had to sit in a bucket of water to put it out. Oh, that's better. Dinglemouse reached the tree where Jim the giant eagle lived.
Jim was a beautiful eagle with brown feathers on his body, white feathers on his head, and a big yellow beak and blue eyes, and he was nearly as strong as God.
Jim! Jim! Wake up, Jim! Hurry, the witch is going to eat the children when the sun comes up. So Jim the eagle quickly took off his pajamas. And away they flew. Faster, Jim! The sun will be coming up soon.
Can you see the eagle coming, Tim? No, Rose, I can't. Look, the sun is starting to come up. And listen, I can hear the witch coming up the stairs.
I'm coming to get you. They could see her through the keyhole, and she had a big, sharp knife.
Look out the window, I can see Jim the eagle coming.
The witch was starting to open the door. Now Jim the eagle flew up to the window. Quick! Children, get on my back! But the witch was opening the door. The children were getting on Jim's back. Stop them! Stop them! But the children were on the mighty eagle's back.
Quick, let's go.
And away they flew, away from the terrible witch. She was so angry. Stinky poo to all of you. And she took a magic powder to throw on the children and turn them into big black sausages. Jim the eagle flew up and hid inside a cloud. The witch flew round and round the cloud.
Just then, God came along. And when he saw what the wicked witch wanted to do to Tim and Rose, he told the witch to go away. Go away, said God.
No, I won't, said the witch.
So God pointed his finger at the witch.
Ba-dum-ba-dum, spiddy-dee. The witch burst like a bomb. And her broomstick turned into a sky snake that flew to the moon.
Hooray! At last! We can go and look for Lucy. Oh, poor Lucy, Spike. Do you think she's all right?
I don't know. You'd better hurry.
Where are we going to look? Well, if BadJelly grabbed us, then she must have grabbed Lucy too. She must be at the castle.
So Jim the eagle flew the children back to the witch's castle to look for Lucy. And there, chained to the wall, was poor Lucy.
Quickly, Jim flew down next to her. She was so pleased to see the children, and she went moo, moo, and cried. Ah, ah.
Jim the Eagle broke her chain with his beak. But then the back door of the castle opened, and out came Dulboot the giant.
Oh, get away from that girl. It belongs to me. She's my dinner. Oh, help! Oh, I'm showing my bottom. Oh, help! Oh, help! Oh, help!
He ran away and never came back.
Hooray! Now we're all safe. Yes, thanks to Dingle Mouse and Jim.
Jim got the children and Dingle Mouse on his back. Then he flew up, grabbed Lucy's horns in his strong claws, and flew them back to their home. When their mummy and daddy saw them fly down on the back of a giant eagle with Lucy hanging underneath, they ran inside the house and hid.
Don't be frightened, Mummy and Daddy. Jim's a kind eagle and saved our lives.
Up popped Dinglemouse. So did I help to save them too. So, Mummy and Daddy came out with a big bag of jelly babies and gave them to Jim and Dinglemouse.
Hooray! Yippee! 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 Hooray! Yippee!
Then they all lived happily ever after until the next time.
Bye-bye, Spike. Bye-bye, Spike.
Goodbye, Rose. Goodbye, Tim. And goodbye to you.